The Big Event is a professional wrestling event produced by the World Wrestling Federation on August 28, 1986, at the Exhibition Stadium in Toronto, Ontario. It drew a crowd of 74,000 fans, which was an outdoor attendance record at the time and as of 2015 remains the largest crowd in Canadian wrestling history. Calendar Girl is a 1993 film starring Jason Priestley, Gabriel Olds, and Jerry O'Connell. The movie, set in 1962, tells the story of three young men who go on a trip to Hollywood to fulfill their dream of meeting Marilyn Monroe. Echo the Dolphin is an action-adventure game originally developed by Ed Annunziata and Novatrade International for the Mega Drive and published by Sega in 1992. Echo the Dolphin was republished digitally via Nintendo's Virtual Console in 2006, Microsoft's Xbox Live Arcade, Steam, iOS, and Nintendo 3DS. Kitchen Confidential: Adventures in the Culinary Underbelly is a New York Times best-selling non-fiction book written by American chef Anthony Bourdain. The book, released in 2000, is both Bourdain's professional story and a behind-the-scenes look at restaurant kitchens. The front page is a 1974 American comedy drama film directed by Billy Wilder and starring Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. The screenplay by Wilder and I.A.L. Diamond is based on Ben Hecht and Charles MacArthur's play of the same name, which inspired several other films. Mad Men is an American period drama television series created by Matthew Weiner. The series premiered on July 19, 2007 on the cable network AMC and is produced by Lionsgate Television. The seventh and final season consists of 14 episodes that are split into two 7-episode installments, airing in 2014 and 2015. Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, more commonly known as Doctor Strangelove, is a 1964 political satire black comedy film that satirizes the Cold War fears of a nuclear conflict between the USSR and the US. Smiley Face is a 2007 comedy film written by Dylan Haggerty and directed and co-produced by Greg Araki. It stars Anna Faris as a young woman who has a series of misadventures after eating a large number of cupcakes laced with cannabis. Dawson's Creek is an American teen drama television series about the fictional lives of a close-knit group of friends beginning in high school and continuing in college. The series stars James Van Der Beek as Dawson Leary, Katie Holmes as his best friend and love interest Joey Potter, and Joshua Jackson as their fellow best friend Pacey Witter. Never Talk to Strangers is a 1995 American thriller film directed by Peter Hall and starring Antonio Banderas and Rebecca De Mornay. Batteries Not Included is a 1987 family comic science fiction film directed by Matthew Robbins about small extraterrestrial living machines that save an apartment block under threat from property development. 27 Dresses is a 2008 romantic comedy film directed by Anne Fletcher and written by Aileen Brosh McKenna. The film stars Katherine Heigl and James Marsden. The film was released January 10, 2008 in Australia and opened in the United States on January 18. The Roaring Twenties is a 1939 crime thriller starring James Cagney, Priscilla Lane, Humphrey Bogart and Gladys George. The epic movie, spanning the periods between 1919 and 1933, was directed by Raoul Walsh, and written by Jerry Wald, Richard Macaulay and Robert Ross and based on The World Moves On, a short story by Mark Hellinger, a columnist who had been hired by Jack Warner to write screenplays.